Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. And I definitely, talk to a lot of older, metabolically deranged people here. I love metabolically deranged. Um, and so, we are older people. We've been through it all. There's not a diet that we haven't tried. There hasn't a failure we haven't felt. And we find keto and things begin to click a little bit, from giving blood for our labs to our weight to our head to our mood to our sleep. Everything seems to kind of get a little bit better with keto. That's what I find. I ran the whole gamut. I went from basically counting 1,000 calories a day umpteen years ago to all the way to carnivore, and now I'm back at keto. I've added in the veg, and I'm very, very happy about that. I did have raspberries when they were in season from our bushes outside, but then they dried up with so many different heat waves. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I love my life. It's really great having the followers that I do, the people that get enjoyment. Ooh, there's a word out of our doing the keto lifestyle. So today is brought to you by the letter E. And I've got a couple of lists of things that begin with E. I'm sure you can think of some, and I'm sure many will be added to it as we go along. The first one is egg, big green egg. We use that every Sunday. It's a grill, it's a smoker. And what I do, or what Greg does, is smoke some meats on the big green egg, and then I finish them off in the air fryer. And we have steak, we have Brussels sprouts, asparagus, cauliflower. And then this week, for example, we have chicken thighs and boneless pork to be used in some of the meals that I've planned. I do kind of on like Friday or Saturday put together the menus for the week. And so then I write down what the meats are going to be, or the veggies. And there's a fly here. What do you think about that, Dupuy? What will I do? And I put together the menus. I love my squashes: spaghetti squash, acorn squash, butternut squash, and have them frequently. Yes, they're carby, but I love how they taste. I love how they fill me up. It's just it's a veg I enjoy. Most of you have seen my OMAD little videos. I have asparagus almost every day, and I've been having a lot of zucchini and yellow squash as well. So that's my fun. But that's the big green egg. And what does eating the keto food plan do for me? Well, it gives me energy. And energy is something that I so appreciate at almost 70. In fact, this video is being posted on a very special day. It's my birthday today. It's also Greg's birthday today. We share the same birthday. So, yeah, I can finally stop saying almost and say I'm 70. 70. And I've got energy. And that is something that I so love about being on this keto food plan. Eating what I eat and getting proper rest, hydration, the salts, the electrolytes, they all work, and they give me the energy that I need for my day. I begin early and I end early. On a perfect day, I'm stopping my Ubering and lifting at around noontime, and just, calling it a day. We eat our OMAD between 2 and 3. And so that just works. And the energy kind of wanes after noontime, which is perfect because our noontime is like somebody else's 6 at night when you have your dinner and you settle into some guilty pleasure TV or some sort of activity like that. For us, it's settling in at 2 to 3. And I go to bed at 6 at night and get up around between 3 and 4. All right, effort. It's a big word. It requires accountability. It requires your presence. It requires your continuous thinking about your foods and how you're going to do it. If you don't got no effort, you don't got no success. Effort and consistency, to me, go hand in hand. And none of the, oh God, I had a rough day, so I couldn't do keto. Well, come on. Didn't you do that with the other food plans? And then when you failed, was it the food plan's fault? So effort is something that takes a lot of gumption, a lot of right on it, a lot of presence. You have to be present to be working on your food plan with effort. Does it take time to plan it out? Meal prep, slice, dice, wash, purchase, all of that sort of stuff? Uh-huh. It does. You could buy the packaged Slim Fast stuff or Nutrisystem or any of those sort of things, Jenny Craig, but are you getting proper nutrition when you eat those things? Are you getting, standard American diet wannabes and breads and grains and sugars or fake sugars and chemicals? Yes, you are. So the effort that you put into eating a nutritional food plan begins in your kitchen. And if you don't have the culinary skills to prep some veggies to put alongside some meat, it's so simplistic, as we all know, but sometimes the effort is lacking. And so hopefully you've gained some effort from doing this for yourself, unless you're wealthy and you have a kitchen staff preparing for you and you just tell them what you want. Not happening here. So I love to do it, and it's continuous. There's always food prepping to be done to have the sort of food plan that I prepare for Greg and me. It's a lot of work, but it's worth the effort. How many times have you heard people say it's worth the effort? Like after they've lost the weight, or after they've run a marathon or a half a marathon, or they've ridden their bike, or they've, gone to the gym every single day for a month. It's worth the effort. So effort is different for all of us, what we put into it, but effort will give you success. It will give you the results, right? So small word, lots of work going into it. And I hope that you understand that part. Next is exercise. I would qualify as saying I'm active. I don't exercise. And I did have that little mini trampoline, the rebounder, and I was doing that, and I hurt my back, and months of blah, blah, blah. So right now, I just hopping in my car and doing Uber and Lyft and hopping out and doing Uber Eats and grocery shopping and loading the groceries, unloading them up and down 2 flights of stairs in this house. It's my informal exercise. It's my being active. I know a lot of people do the pedometer. I think that's great. I should do it, but I don't think of it. I haven't set it up. But I know I'm active enough through the day. And to me, that qualifies. And then I threw in eggplant. I used to love egg parm, and I guess it would be allowed on this keto food plan without the flour. Although some people might use coconut flour or almond flour to make it, but eggplant to me is a great use of a vegetable, right? I love it, and I love anything goopy. So things with some Rouse marinara sauce and some melted cheese on top. Eggplant's a fun veggie. I know probably other people have chopped it up and put it in a stir fry, something like that. But it's such a pretty vegetable. It's just worthy of a notation here, and it begins with E, right? Enough. How many people said before they began, yet the latest, greatest, newest, gonna work this time food plan said, I've had enough? How many people have said after a holiday season of not missing any favorite food on a plate, passed around with a toothpick in it, or in the form of a C word, um, dessert sort of things, has not said, I've had enough. And even sometimes in the summer, people can say, I've had enough. Summer, I think, is filled with more pratfalls, more danger, more places to screw up than even the winter. At least that's my experience. To me, a cookout is just loaded with bowls of stuff and trays of stuff and stuff that you put in between bread. You could get in lots and lots of trouble, and then all the carbs and some other things that happen during the summer. And who doesn't think that they should be stopping for some sort of cold refreshment after a meal? Yeah, so there's there's a lot of places where we can say enough at the end of the day. And I certainly have said that many, many times because I'm an overdoer. And whenever there is something that I'm getting to the point of being sick of, I know that I've had enough. That's how I felt about the carnivore food plan when I stopped. I'd had enough. And so I'm so delighted to be back on keto and enjoying the bounty of summer. And I have so much fun at Whole Foods with their organic displays, and they really do a great job of keeping all of the veggies in place. It's like going to a jewelry store, the gems of the local produce that they offer there. And I swear I do better there than I do at the regular retailers with the organic things and the prices that they charge. It makes me very, very happy. So here I am at 12 minutes. It should be a cup of or a rebounder amount of time, or, just getting your thoughts together for the day. That's why I try to keep them short and sweet but concise. And so we've got plenty more of the letter E, and I'm sure you guys will be contributing as well. It's fun to hear what comes to mind for your E's as well. But as I said, I spent a lot of time on the word effort, and spending a lot of time with your effort is really going to make a big difference, especially if you do it with a consistent way of doing it. And that's just really been my formula with whatever food plan I'm on. I'm consistent and I apply effort. So anyway, this has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with the Keto Lifestyle, with the letter E today. And I will see you the next time here at Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate your viewership. See you the next time. Bye-bye for now.